Hello and welcome to another Oregon State University Cascades Campus Groups tutorial. Today I'm going to walk you through your group settings and how you can change those. So we're here on the home page of our Campus Groups site. So that's oregonstate.campusgroups.com. And what we're going to do first is I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like on our main group. So go up to your groups icon, or over on your left here, My Groups. And you're going to find whatever group that you have access to as an officer. And I'm going to do it on the Oregon State University Cascades group. And we're going to click the gear icon, and this will take us to the dashboard. So here, as we've discussed before, the create button in the upper right, that is where you can create events and emails, forms and surveys, and then add officers and members. But for this session here, we're going to actually go over to the left-hand side. We're going to click on settings. And what this is going to do is bring up the various settings that you can change as a group officer to make your group more applicable, and some of the features that are available in Campus Groups for your group. So the first thing here is basic information. Here you have your group name, your group type. These two items are most likely going to be locked for those of you. Your next section here is going to be categories. So there's a list of categories you can select from. These are filterable by students. So, you know, if this was an academic club, I would select academic. If it was an art club, I'd select art, and so on. And this will help kind of organize our groups based on their categories. The next one is a logo. You can upload a 1:1 ratio logo here. Your group acronym, that's probably also going to be a locked feature. This is just what Campus Groups identifies your group as. Next, you can add your mission statement, any member benefits that you might have, goals for your group. If you're a club or sports club, your constitution. If your group is published, in this case, yes. If you like to hide your group from lists, this is going to be a no. Closed membership, this could be yes or no. So if you require some type of form to be completed or someone to join your group with dues, you could have a closed membership to where folks cannot just see your events or surveys or whatnot. And then deactivate group page is going to be no. So whenever you edit something on here, just make sure you click save at the bottom. That applies to changes in between each one of these setting pages as well. The next page is the address. This most likely will be the same for a lot of clubs. It's going to be the school address here in Bend. You could have a phone number if you have an external website, or if you have a group email that's different from an officer's email. Access and privacy. This could include, as we mentioned before, if it's a closed group, how do folks actually gain access to your group. So you could have sign up instructions if there's a secret password that they need to provide in order to join. So if you hand out that password over a Zoom or in-person group meeting, they could enter that password and join your campus groups. Are they validated by a school email address? Is your group only open to specific user types, whether it be employee, a student, or affiliate? Do their email have to have the .edu ending? Can they leave the group? Is your group part of a larger organization in Campus Groups? Do you have any restrictions? And then what kind of ask for details information do you want to give? Can members see each other, and should your membership be private? Do you want your members to be able to share that they are a member of your group? So all these settings you can control as a group officer. The next one we're going to go to is membership itself. So here you can set an expiration. So do folks have to re-register every year for dues? Is there some type of privacy? You can select a very specific group of Campus Groups users here. Is there a default duration for this? And you can set up various options. For example, there could be a basic member that's free, and then a paid member that they pay $5 a year, and that goes through your club officers. And so you can set up several membership options and then assign people those options based on any of their access rights. We're going to ignore the payment section because we don't have that in our Campus Groups plan. But social networks, you can add your club or group social networks, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, etc. We even have Discord for gaming club. The next section is recommended settings. So this is for folks when they go to a club or resource fair, or if they're just looking at the group or list of groups, and they want to figure out a club or organization that aligns with their interests, their sports, or their industries. So you can go through here, huge lists of interests, sports, and industries, select any that are applicable to your group, and that'll really help refine a group of students and staff who actually share interests with your group and encourage them to join. And the last section available to group officers is the More section. Here you can upload a cover photo. So this is shown on the home page for My Groups and elsewhere, a custom welcome message. You can create a custom forum. So there you can have group members post things that are visible to the public. You can add email information. You can create a feed that shows up in the feed area of Campus Groups. So from the home page, you can navigate to the feed. There's also some other things that you can add here, such as, are non-members allowed to submit events under your organization? What kind of event or job privacy do you have? Are members added as attendees? Are there other custom fields or unsubscribe messages that you want to include? So take a moment as a club officer to go through all these group settings, change them as you wish, and make sure you click save each time you change something. And then something else that we will look at here under the dashboard is just your list of officers. So here you can see for our group, I am an officer along with a few others, and you can designate their position. You can create custom positions. You can enter their role or a bio. You can add other information such as, are they the main contact? Are they visibly accessible? Are they an active officer? And you can unselect active if they're a previous officer. You can take a look at your group page. So this is what it looks like when you don't click the gear from the drop down. If you just click here, this is what the public sees. So you can see some of our general information, that cover photo and the logo, who the officers are, what badges, the members, any upcoming events, general channels that exist, and then along the top, there's some other features there. Then you can also run reports as an officer and gain insight into the analytics of your group. So how many people are participating, what's the attendance like. And then along this side section here, you can see your members, you can see emails, events, surveys, and forms. We're going to ignore money, but you can also have files and a file library, and then other tools. You can create virtual fairs, tags, apps, tracks, and checklists, badges, and page customizations based on the Campus Groups plan. A lot of these things under More tools, you can contact our administrators to set any of those up. So again, this is what group settings look like here inside of Campus Groups. Every group should take a moment here in the near future to look over these and adjust them as accordingly. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and we hope you guys enjoy using Campus Groups.